Movie be a quite strong so at the Ghana politics avenue. So you best should be as a you know what you may take as so like you share subscribe to the channel and send a political trending news be a coach record be no. So what your penny say so phone for money with each man near you boom and your political highway so near me and so I got in some business saying see you know a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nana Addo Akuffo and no William Shishio Sunday saying on this here, you know, if second is to come to Ghana and as second able to Ghana, na Attorney General Monsense Yomuka Kakosui, a Ken in Chrono or Bogani, a Coco, so as I see, no more bit much of me. Sunday saying on this here, you know, a William Shishio or because there is Kanakan of Riatan or be Osposi or more or no one and Kojel or no Mumino never quite Adani and Shishania Kumatia Amoma. They are pleading on OSP not to help a Attorney General to bring Ken Ofori to Ghana. This idea omo a prison and omo connection for any as them get to a comment and Akuffo by or no and Akuffo as a mean naba. Yonko, Yonko Tirio Kai, Bido BBS.
Also, or very or 100% sure onim second of Ata akoye surgery, but onim the current condition, the current medical condition. Inti only the onim so aye surgery, but onim second of Ata to me nantio, so to me nantio, so humio, so to me humio. These are the people. Oh, a very dangerous man, liars, and these are editors. Oh. News. Do you think this man will put anything out there that will help Ghana? No. These are the people who are writing to protect criminals. Asasi Radio. Asasi Radio nanga say siwono. E dia impact pa na e no Ghana. Apart from they taking everybody's resource to build that thing. So it's a simple thing. You need to understand second Ofori na Ghana na ombano. Don't just see it as simple. The NPP as a political party, from Akuffo to the last messenger, second Ofori drew Ghana pe omunyina beko jail. And they will do everything possible to stop Ken Ofori from coming to Ghana. When was the last time I would say Obi Ejina Radio so as an NPP person, whether senior, former cabinet member, or whoever? When was the last time I said Obijina TV so a defending Ken Ofori as an NPP person and emphatically saying that Ken Ofori has not committed any crime? Have you heard anybody say that? When was the last time these so-called MPs, have you ever heard him as the leader of the piglets boldly making a statement to say, we know as the minority and even the MPP as a political party, have you seen or heard anybody who is in leadership, even Bawumia himself, who was at cabinet with Ken Ofori the whole time? Have you heard anybody boldly say, I can stick my neck out for Ken Ofori? All the allegation being thrown at him is a lie. He never did any of it. All that they are doing is that, oh, you are persecuting Ken Ofori. The OSP, what he's doing is not fine. We are not supposed to say he's a wanted man. Ken Ofori is sick. But they cannot come out and say Ken Ofori is not a criminal. I have worked with him. He will never take a dime. Nobody can say that because the NPP knows. Say the Ken Ofori will Ghana. Akuffo will go to jail. Gabi will go to jail. Bamti will go to jail. Mahama Bawumia will go to jail. Kennedy Japan will go to jail. Brian Champa will go to jail. All of them will go to jail. They know. Inti Ken Ofori is now the bile. Ono na ye MPP bonyo no. Nanka who Ken Ofori Akuffo. You are sharp to react to everything. Adentina who Akuffo. You appointed Ken Ofori as your minister for 8 years, technically. Now you started in some way for Ken Ofori home. Because whatever we say about Ken Ofori at the end of the day, account. Because one here for 8 years, I was appointing na obrifu or cabinet. Why is it say Akuffo has not been bold even a day to grant interview and say, you know what, Ken Ofori, who is my family member, I appointed as the finance minister. I, as the president, I can vouch for him. He has not taken a dime from Ghana. Have you heard Akuffo make such a statement? Akuffo cannot make such a statement because Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo himself, he knows Ken Ofori-Atta has committed all the crimes that has been leveled against him. Because Yakrompo Juma one chair, or small jobs. Obo Juma bank. Obo Juma some factory. Na sani pani I started kind of what some say accountant way or a cromfo nipa na offer the juma on na ye juma for 8 years no. Say nipa ni jini di say onya cromfo that person is quick to come public to say no. I employed this guy for 8 years. He has run my books for 8 years. I know and I can vouch for this guy. He never stole from this company. Why do you think his employer, the person who even appointed him, Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo, has not been able to boldly in public declare that Ken Ofori-Atta never took a dime from Ghana? They know Ken Ofori-Atta ye cromfo. Bawumia nim. Bawumia can never stand on any stage and defend Ken Ofori-Atta. He can't. The day Bawumia will do that, I'll turn this platform and campaign for Bawumia. Me say, the day Mahama Bawumia will be courageous enough to pick a mic and say, Ken Ofori-Atta did not commit any crime, and I will vouch for him. I will stick my neck out for him. If Ken Ofori-Atta is found guilty of any crime, I will go to jail for him. So Bawumia to me make that statement to prove to us to say he sat with this guy through the 8 years at cabinet, and that he believes that this government wasn't a government of crimes. Na okanwa, I will campaign for Bawumia till I die. I will make sure Bawumia becomes Sana Meyamano. He cannot do it because Mahama Bawumia himself Ken Ofori-Atta ye cromfo. Why is it that all the people who want to be president in a MPP today, why has nobody been able to boldly say, I am sticking everything out, I am putting my neck on the line? Ken Ofori-Atta, who we are saying has committed or stolen from Ghana, Ken Ofori-Atta has stolen nothing. And if today Ken Ofori-Atta comes to Ghana and Ken Ofori-Atta is found guilty, myself, I will go with him to jail. These people know Ken Ofori-Atta is a criminal. Bawumia sat in the Jubilee House. He sat at cabinet. Bawumia nim dealings ninyina ono so benefit ye. Sa Ken Ofori-Atta ura Ghana, Bawumia beko jail. Kennedy beko jail. Brani Champo beko jail. Kentry beko jail. Kobne Japan kwa ron carbine on contract to nyan beko jail. They all know. Almost soul Ken Ofori-Atta. They know. Don't make this complicated for yourself. You know, they know. Since almost started a defend the party, a campaign, Senka, Omunim second of Ofori-Atta, Akuffo abaning Bokronwa, they will be they will be quick to defend Ken Ofori-Atta. Any platform they get and put everything on the line. But they cannot do that because they themselves, they know the damage Ken Ofori-Atta has done. Hey? Mahmoud Bawumia, the political career now is in the hand of Ken Ofori-Atta. All the corruption that he was involved in, all the contracts, ne brothers nyaye, ne yire Samira contract omunyaye, edanya kesia no musi. The way monies were moved from the finance ministry to give to Bawumia ne yire, the money they made, Ken Ofori-Atta led it. They know. Into every time they bought Ken Ofori-Atta di na Bawumia yemasoro. He's scared. Kene Japan contract to Konyano Cocoa Board, contract to Onyan Ghana Gas, contract to Onyan Tema Oil Refinery. The money Ken Ofori-Atta Kene Japan enyaye through ECG. It was Ken Ofori-Atta who gave him those things. They cannot tell me all the contracts they got. Ken Ofori-Atta didn't know anything about it. They know. That is why everybody has moved away from the Ken Ofori-Atta conversation. They don't want to speak on it because they know Ken Ofori-Atta is a thief. Now, Bawumia, only Ken Ofori-Atta yejuma 8 years as the head of the economic management team. Why not also di Ken Ofori-Atta who dance eche and Bawumia? You Bawumia. Ghana sika seb wona na only Ken Ofori-Atta te dem e calculate. So which Ken Ofori-Atta this or legitimate on ball chrono to say wa. I don't think I want to defend Ken Ofori-Atta. Why can't you defend him? I don't think Bawumia to defend Ken Ofori-Atta. But akusuro omunyina their life, their political life is changed to Ken Ofori-Atta. All of them. And into na omuya campaigner obi anka Ken Ofori-Atta asem Now you go for the cramp or appointing Kenofurata on to defend Kenofurata or any platform. So ask yourself why. Gabi Ochida couldn't mean baby and defend Kenofurata. Bumpty. Nobody is bold to defend Kenofurata and put anything on the line. Nobody. They know the guy did the job. They know the guy was the cash cow. They know Kenofurata was the mastermind of all the money they have made. Every single penny they made, every single dollar. But the champion contractor what Mahabo. Mumusan say, or if more pari, contracting what Mahabo no. Omode contractation kofu no. Who gave it to them? Brian the champion. Ana won cry mystery. Musha Brian the champion. Mumusan said, do you have a contract at Temaport? Hey. Mesemo party no 42 years, you stay in opposition. Sa free more pari no na mo say party asi chinie no. Mumusan say a dear contract. Mumusa no Mumusa hey Mumusa bedie tuo. Say final contract deal ben o peja sika e Ghana. Mumusa bedie tuo. Akwa be the free Holland betem sika o Ghana. Hey munyina Kenofurata ba mbeko jail. Muma nipa charge a on. And I trust the Attorney General to take action. You see, problem ninjina Kenofurata. The moment you get for Kenofurata, kasa ninjina nyetin team biem, everything. Well, Kenofurata no, ono obewu I don't know, and he will not go down alone. Wakach romo. If you people sit there for them to bring me, we are all going down. Akuffo sorry we. Yeah, bibia bebe and Ghana de ye nyina ye hu de AC and na na mese mon kan chane se on fra BBC mbra no defend Kenofurata. Hey, Kenofurata ba Ghana Akuffo be jail. And I can't wait to see Akuffo pushed into Sawum. I can't wait to see it. We need to jail Akuffo to tell Ghanaian, the young people, something. I can't wait to see Akuffo jailed for 40 years. Yes, I want it to happen. Because you see, damage Akuffo it will take us over 40 years to recover. Now Fremont Pari we on the number of Fremont Pari. Time Kenofurata resigning as a finance minister. What did Akuffo do? Nana Danko Akuffo reassigned him and made him Minister of Finance in charge of international deals. Nana Danko Akuffo knows the crime of Kenofurata. Or say or your bear man or kanokre, not the Shwanguya. Umbra no mefani tibeto say Kenofurata has done nothing. Nana Danko Akuffo Kenofurata ba Ghana obeko jail. Yes, Akuffo Kenofurata ba Ghana, Akuffo go to jail and he will die in jail. And it is not wait and you're breaking news biao. It is common sense. You should see it. Omomni Akuffo ye ebo edi abansu 8 years. Nobody has been able or has been bold enough to stick their neck out for Kenofurata. Busa almost had intra. Gabi ochoda going. Sangam jinso on na utumi kana hwe atoso. Ne na atoso na we yi ne hwe ato nchen na o ka brofo chen broni. Why is he not sticking his neck out for Kenofurata? Paul Adomotri. So when you know your mama appointment, why is nobody sticking their neck out to say Kenofurata, I am saying on authority, he didn't take a dime from Ghana. These are criminals. These are criminals. And you see, we might not be able to jail all of them, but still, something needs to happen. Some people need to go to jail to send a message. Like, this government has been in power for 11 months or 10 months, roughly. Let me tell you, Ukra Oshamia, Sebio uni political appointment. Sebio usi umfa abansikada, umfa honka ubia, endi ubiasika, and the obicho say, opesa uko jail. Why? Wako fa sorry sika. It is not going to take 2 weeks to take you to jail. So, Nimsa. Wona wo hwe me na wo ye adana terije na angeli ye adana me say wo Pentecost na wo hwe me no Assemblies of God na wo hwe me no Anglican need to say me na wo hwe me Roman ni no say accountant ko wo Roma sorry them edisika na ediko gina quarter. You cannot put that accountant inside in less than 1 year. So it should tell you something. The fights are Attorney General Aircono and Attorney General Nkwa. We all need to make sure whatever we can do to force the system to get all these people back, we need to do it. So the Unyo Biti Sekeroforiata Okuta billions. Unya politicians who basically have run the country for 8 years, who know the holes, the landmines, they know everything, who have worked with chief directors, who have copies of every document. You think it's easy? Attorney General Bemamo update of the cases or pese or court those people, they have money. They are not going to sit there and say win. They are not. And they give to our catch them say wabodam on yan home fano. They will play. It is not easy like that. But you see, that should not also let us say we are giving up. We need to chase them into the hole. Nana the Danko Akuffo reappointed Kenoforiata. Akuffo or your Cromfo or say on one bush any old twin defender no, and you think Akuffo will defend you? On one bush any Kenoforiata, Sanka Kenoforiata and we are a sika, Nasha Cathedral, Amana Dahono. Sanka Kenoforiata and we are a sika, and Akuffo na no den ko kasa. I didn't think Akuffo on kasa because Akuffo Kenoforiata ekute Akuffo shwa. I am a finyo man temno. This is Akuffo reappointing Kenoforiata.
He's arguably one of the most successful bankers not in our country. An American educated, Columbia, Yale, the rest. Worked in Wall Street as a young man for Morgan Stanley and for the Salomon Brothers. And when he returned here to Ghana in the late 80s, early 90s, combined with his partners to found what has become the most successful investment bank in our country, that is Data Bank. It's grown to have affiliates across the continent. So we have somebody who's been deeply involved in the economies, not just of Ghana, but of several countries on the continent, and has been successful in promoting investment and development in those economies. His reputation in international capital, money markets, very high. We want to get the Ghanaian economy fully back on track and developing so that we can create jobs and lift and raise the living standards of our people. We need an economist. We need somebody at finance who has the range, who has the capacity, and has the insight into how to move modern economies. I believe that most people who are dealing in the money market, the capital markets of our country, would acknowledge him as one of the outstanding figures in it. He, for the last 3 years, has done something I suspect many members of his family thought was a madness. He stepped down from his leadership of the Data Bank to follow me and give me his full support, and became chairman of the group that was raising money on my account, and has been an invaluable assistance to me.
2017, Tamana or appointed Ofori Atta finance minister. Yale trained, Columbia educated, one of the best American trained investment bankers. Ofori Atta left his data bank to follow me with his resources. One of the crazy things, people didn't believe in him, followed me to make sure I become president. Na yedi akwasi ahwenko amachi endede. Ofori Atta so didn't say gunechi or se menyankofo no yenyomo nana bubogum. Accent in him say French, say Arabico, say Americano, say British. Drug addicts way, na ya shakwa way, na nuncio, and you know, and the data and Yale and Colombia, American trained, one of the best investment bankers. And everybody knows the job he's done. And it was so crazy when he decided to leave his position as the data bank to follow me around. And people didn't understand. Kwasi Asam say, hey, Rade. Hey, you for? Hey, Rade. Udi Ghana for so, Okasa Santefo Antiasie, Okasa Bonofo Antiasie, Okasa Kovo Antiasie. They at Ghana so some Kwasi Asam with so, and now investment bankers. And one of the craziest things that you done. Not yet, it is idea when we say 8 years. Era de Nkwasi bro. Ingo pa di peja with hey. An investment banker and yield trained, Colombia, an American trained investment banker, and one of the last things that he did was decide to leave his position as data bank chairman to follow me, use all his resources to get me to become president. Washisha mamo. Washisha akata ni akacha. Washisha mamo. Ojamuso de nsegu ne chino ni form. In 1999, na kwa be fascinated for sike nyine dwana kwasha bruchire. E no kwotete tokromwa no twen ya. Ye Jimmy oba ye musa question. E no de white ba ye. Oba no quote Genesis chapter 33 verse 14. Okumkom maba na yesi ye MPP nkwasiafo impre kwa di echire. Kwasiafo no to parliament ka kire say ombeboa me akekere man na afenwoma ka de trimu se kokone ne gugu ti kwasia na ye nyina ebu efidi amode yeye inti ade chia na akoso license ntwe na akoto abama mo na enwan te se mo asa ababiem investment bankers and the things that you said and kwasia seven keka, and this is the reality. No credit na make catch mama obumfu onyan kran ni won pedokono enti nyabotre na mencheche wudufo na wudi nyabotre na menkama na nya wo ya na ma wa adwini mbra fie undi dokono ye cheche mso na obuofu a shut up mini bo. You see, these are all serious things that we cannot just let it slide kakra keke near Ghana near Sasribium, and they are cooking another Ofori in the name of Bawumia, in the name of Kennedy and Kennedy Japan. Bawumia Kobre Japan Kentry and it Brandy Champon. Busa ho pa senkofo hwamu no mo bechichire man omo ba omo ka so mo person mo be change Ghana dey no mo person mo be change why no person mo ne chichire man why mo kojo pon kroma samia wukuya NLA kromvoi why mo asenso bo ache why mo no mo be chichire man na yete ya na ebusa ayamu shoba mo busa mo so oh ya pese atuma na why na wo ne be chichire man no udi president why na no be govern. Aya na mo bejira bodima kere Japan bejiru ha no busa ken na o si awo no be di president wana no be chichire man no abozege ba mo se abo we de nya bini asemo wo be di president wana no be chichire man no hwan mo na ne mo ba be chichire man no bumusa kobre Japan no na mo se one hwan one engineers na be chichire man no okwakofa engineers association vo be chichire man no country educhu bumusa say na wo di president wana no be chichire man no hwan mo na person no mo chichire man no. These are questions you need to ask them. Like, oh, give us an idea of the people you want to work with. We know you have not won the elections. We know you are not president, but at least you should have an idea. Right now, if you don't have an idea, that means you don't even know who you're going to work with. Give us an idea, 10 people that if you are given the nod, you will work with. But the same list. Fankoba for na. The same list. Who is he going for? Because enyansafo no mo na omoka no kure no omo ne alankoyo chiramante akoti UP omo gitum kakra se ye de ye di nkwasiasem na ye di Ghana fo abro ye nya nkwasiafo biom no omo nyina ko UP, and I don't think any of these candidates will go and pick anybody from UP to work with. So who are they going to work with? They are still going to work with these criminals. Intadam be share omo no mo gan say mo share omo kwala no TikTok ne Facebook ya mo say we dey be say busamo na o candidate no ne hwan na be ye dwuma. Dio me di matam ka kwasia kevitela suma ho abuofunu kevitela ma me ajantre ni munima na kevitela hwe ye say ono e black Lebanese onim nyansa o ma say nwan opa ko mu feed so Addo mo live bi akọrọ ka say we dem sere
mo ko show bi oje brother head me dey do purpose so how we Ghana politics happen so we hit me like share subscribe to the channel share my own no number for obusuafo bia so say to me ke bi ya
hope na do ya ko ya
Ghana politics
and I hope na do ye
Samira
Bawumia
and a brand so be mo kwan say
Samira et binim into so we ntia